You are most welcome in one and another episode of Glossary and Notes. The first word of this series is entangle. E-N-T-A-N-G-L-E. Entangle. Entangle is a verb transitive, and the synonym of entangle is ensnare. E-N-S-N-A-R-E. Ensnare. Entrap. E-N-T-R-A-P. Entrap. Implicate. I-M-P-L-I-C-A-T. Implicate. Involve. I-N-V-O-L-V-E. Involve. Confuse. C-O-N-F-U-S-E. Confuse. Bewilder. B-E-W-I-L-D-E-R. Bewilder. Embarrass. E-M-B-A-R-R-A-S-S. Embarrass. Puzzle. P-U-Z-Z-L-E. Puzzle. Tangle. T-A-N-G-L-E. Tangle. Ravel. R-A-V-E-L. Ravel. Encumber. E-N-C-U-M-B-E-R. Encumber. हिंदी में इसका अर्थ होता है जाल में फंसना, मुसीबतों से उलझना, फंदे में फंसना, जटिल बनाना, उलझाना. The next word of this series is enthrall. E-N-T-H-R-A-L. Enthrall. Enthrall is also another spelling, that is E-N-T-H-R-A-L-L. Enthrall. Enthrall is a verb transitive, and the synonym of enthrall is captivate. C-A-P-T-I-V-A-T-E. Captivate. Charm. C-H-A-R-M. Charm. Attract. A-T-T-R-A-C-T. Attract. Fascinate. F-A-S-C-I-N-A-T-E. Fascinate. Allure. A-L-L-U-R-E. Allure. Enchant. E-N-C-H-A-N-T. Enchant. Encapture. E-N-C-A-P-T-U-R-E. Encapture. Rivet. R-I-V-E-T. Rivet. Hypnotize. H-Y-P-O-H-Y-P-N-O-T-I-Z-E. Hypnotize. Enchant. E-N-C-H-A-N-T. Enchant. Spellbind. E-S-P-E-L-L. Spell B-I-N-D. Spellbind. Shrill. S-H-R-I-L-L. Shrill. हिंदी में अर्थ होता है मोहित करना, आकर्षित करना, दास बनाना, गुलामी में रखना, बसीभूत करना. The next word is enthralled. E-N-T-H-R-A-L-L-E-D. Enthralled. Enthralled is an adjective, and the synonym of enthralled is captivated. C-A-P-T-I-V-A-T-E-D. Captivated. Attracted. A-T-T-R-A-C-T-E-D. Attracted. Charmed. C-H-A-R-M-E-D. Charmed. Enslaved. E-N-S-L-A-V-E-D. Enslaved. B-O-U-N-D. Bound. Captured. C-A-P-T-U-R-E-D. Captured. Subdued. S-U-B-D-U-E-D. Subdued. Subjugated. S-U-B-J-U-G-A-T-E-D. Subjugated. Hailed. H-E-L-D. Hailed. Mastered. M-A-S-T-E-R-E-D. Mastered. Overcome. O-V-E-R-C-O-M-E. Overcome. हिंदी में अर्थ होता है मोहित, आकर्षित, दास, वशीभूत, सम्मोहित. The next word of this series is enthusiastic. E-N-T-H-U-S-I-A-S-T-I-C. Enthusiastic. Enthusiastic is an adjective, and the synonym of enthusiastic is jealous. Z-E-A-L-O-U-S. Jealous. Ardent. A-R-D-E-N-T. Ardent. Fervent. F-E-R-V-E-N-T. Fervent. Vigorous. V-I-G-O-R-O-U-S. Vigorous. Joyous. J-O-Y-O-U-S. Joyous. Excited. E-X-C-I-T-E-D. Excited. Earnest. E-A-R-N-E-S-T. Earnest. Mirthful. M-I-R-T-H-F-U-L. Mirthful. Passionate. P-A-S-S-I-O-N-A-T-E. Passionate. Eager. E-A-G-E-R. Eager. उत्साहपूर्ण, उत्साही, जोशीला, अनुरागी, उमंगी, खुश. The next word of this series is entity. E-N-T-I-T-E. Entity. Entity is a noun, and the synonym of entity is existence. E-X-I-S-T-E-N-C-E. Existence. Being. B-E-I-N-G. Being. Creature. C-R-E-A-T-U-R-E. Creature. Body. B-O-D-Y. Body. Thing. H-T-H-I-N-G. Thing. O-B-J-E-C-T. Object. Essence. E-S-S-E-N-C. Essence. quiddity, Q-U-I-D-D-I-T-Y, quiddity. Individual, I-N-D-I-V-I-D-U-A-L, individual. Organism, O-R-G-A-N-I-S-M, organism. Substance, S-U-B-S-T-A-N-C-E, substance. Entreat, E-N-T-R-E-A-T, entreat. Entreat is a verb transitive, and the synonym of entreat is request, R-E-Q-U-E-S-T, request. Solicit, S-O-L-I-C-I-T, solicit. Implore, E-I-M-P-L-O-R-E, implore. Beseech, B-E-S-E-E-C-H, beseech. Ask, A-S-K, ask. Importune, I-M-P-O-R-T-U-N-E, importune. Supplicate, S-U-P-P-L-I-C-A-T-E, supplicate. P-R-A-Y, pray. C-R-A-V-E, crave, P-E-T-I-T-I-O-N, petition. हिंदी में अर्थ होता है प्रार्थना करना, अनुनय करना, वस्तु की मांग करना, याचना करना, घिघियाना, विनय करना। इंटिटी का हिंदी में अर्थ होता है अस्तित्व, हस्ती, सत्ता, सत्व, तत्व, पदार्थ, वस्तु। द नेक्स्ट वर्ड ऑफ दिस सीरीज इज इनवियस, E-N-V-I-O-U-S, envious, ईर्ष्यालु, डाही, ईर्ष्या प्रेरित. This is an adjective and the synonym of envious is jealous, J-E-A-L-O-U-S, jealous, malicious, M-A-L-I-C-I-O-U-S, malicious. Malignant, M-A-L-I-G-N-A-N-T, malignant. Malevolent, M-A-L-E-V-O-L-E-N-T, malevolent. Invidious, I-N-V-I-D-I-O-U-S, invidious. Suspicious, S-U-S-P-I-C-I-O-U-S, suspicious. Watchful, W-A-T-C-H-F-U-L, watchful. Cautious, C-A-U-T-I-O-U-S, cautious. Displeased, D-I-S-P-L-E-A-S-E-D, displeased. Covetous, C-O-V-E-T-O-U-S, covetous. Hateful, H-A-T-E-F-U-L, hateful. Odious, O-D-I-O-U-S, odious. नेक्स्ट वर्ड ऑफ द हिंदी में इसका अर्थ होता है ईर्ष्यालु, डाही, ईर्ष्या प्रेरित. द नेक्स्ट वर्ड ऑफ दिस सीरीज इज इनविसेग, E-N-V-I-S-A-G, इनविसेग. इनविसेग इज ए वर्ब ट्रांजिटिव एंड द सिनोनिम ऑफ इनविसेग इज consider, C-O-N-S-I-D-E-R, consider. Contemplate, C-O-N-T-E-M-P-L-A-T-E, contemplate. Visualize, V-I-S-U-A-L-I-S-E, visualize. Think, T-H-I-N-K, think, I-M-A-G-I-N-E, imagine. Picture, P-I-C-T-U-R-E, picture. Envision, E-N-V-I-S-I-O-N, envision. Foresee, F-O-R-E-S-E-E, foresee. Anticipate, A-N-T-I-C-I-P-A-T, anticipate. Conceive, C-O-N-C-E-I-V-E, conceive. इसका हिंदी में अर्थ होता है सोचना, विचारना, ध्यान करना, परिकल्पना करना, कल्पना करना. The next word of this series is envision, E-N-V-I-S-I-O-N, envision. This is also a verb transitive and the synonym of this word is picture, P-I-C-T-U-R-E, picture in the mind. Visualize, V-I-S-U-A-L-I-Z-E, visualize. Envisage, E-N-V-I-S-A-G, envisage. Consider, C-O-N-S-I-D-E-R, consider. Contemplate, C-O-N-T-E-M-P-L-A-T-E, contemplate. Mediate, M-E-D-I-T-A, meditate, M-E-D-I-T-A-T-E, meditate. Think, T-H-I-N-K, think. P-O-N-D-E-R, ponder. Observe, O-B-S-E-R-V-E, observe. P-L-A-N, plan. F-O-R-E-S-E-E, foresee. Behold, B-E-H-O-L-D, behold. हिंदी में अर्थ होता है ध्यान करना, धारण करना, ख्वाब देखना, नज़ारे देखना, कल्पना करना. The next word of this series is ephemeral, E-P-H-E-M-E-R-A-L, ephemeral. This is an adjective and the synonym of this word is transient, T-R-A-N-S-I-E-N-T, transient. Transitory, T-R-A-N-S-I-T-O-R-Y, transitory. Temporary, T-E-M-P-O-R-A-R-Y, temporary. Short-lived, S-H-O-R-T-L-I-V-E-D, short-lived. Momentary, M-O-M-E-N-T-A-R-Y, momentary. Evanescent, E-V-A-N-S-E-S-C-E-N-T, evanescent, E-V-A EVANESCENT, Vincent. Fleeting, FLEETING, fleeting. Vanishing, VANISHING, vanishing. Brief, VRIEF, brief. SHORT, short. MORTAL, mortal. हिंदी में इसका अर्थ होता है अकाल्पनिक, क्षणभंगुर, क्षणिक, अस्थायी, एक दिवसीय. द नेक्स्ट वर्ड ऑफ दिस सीरीज इज equipoise, EQUIPOISE, equipoise. This is a noun and the synonym of this word is balance, BALANCE, balance. Equilibrium, EQUILIBRIUM, equilibrium. Counterbalance, COUNTER, counter, BALANCE, counterbalance. Counterpoise, COUNTERPOISE, counterpoise. Proportion, PROPORTION, proportion. Equality, EQUALITY, equality. Parity, PARITY, parity. संतुलन, समतोल, सम्यावस्था, प्रतिभार, प्रतिसंतुलन. The next word of this series is equivocal, EQUIVOCAL, equivocal. Equivocal is an adjective and the synonym of equivocal is ambiguous, AMBIGUOUS, ambiguous. Questionable, QUESTIONABLE, questionable. Suspicious, SUSPICIOUS, suspicious. Uncertain, UNCERTAIN, uncertain. Puzzling, PUZZLING, puzzling. Perplexing, PERPLEXING, perplexing. Vague, VAGUE, vague. Doubtful, DOUBTFUL, doubtful. Enigmatic, ENIGMATIC, enigmatic. Hazy, HAZY, hazy. Wavering, WAVERING, wavering. Obscure, OBSCURE, obscure. हिंदी में अर्थ होता है अनेकार्थक, संदेहजनक, अनिश्चित, गोल मटोल, पहेलीनुमा, अस्पष्ट. The next word of this series is eradicate, ERADICATE, eradicate. Eradicate is a verb transitive and the synonym of this word is destroy, DESTROY, destroy. Uproot, UPROOT, uproot. Pull up, PULLUP, up. Extirpate, EXTIRPATE, extirpate. Exterminate, EXTERMINATE, exterminate. Annihilate, ANNIHILATE, annihilate. Abolish, ABOLISH, abolish. Devastate, DEVASTATE, devastate. Kill, KILL, kill. REMOVE, remove. Eliminate, ELIMINATE, eliminate. Extinguish, EXTINGUISH, extinguish. नष्ट करना, उन्मूलन करना, जड़ सहित उखाड़ना, निर्मूल करना, विध्वंस करना, मिटाना. द नेक्स्ट वर्ड ऑफ दिस सीरीज इज erotic, EROTIC, erotic. This is an adjective and the synonym of this word is amatory, 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 amatory. Sexual, SEXUAL, sexual. Sensual, SENSUAL, sensual. Amorous, AMOROUS, amorous. Lustful, LUSTFUL, lustful. Concupiscent, 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 concupiscent. Passionate, PASSIONATE, passionate. Ardent, ARDENT, ardent. Kernel, CARNAL, kernel. Voluptuous, VOLUPTUOUS, voluptuous. Sexy, SEXY, sexy. Seductive, SEDUCTIVE, seductive. एफ्रोडीजियक, एफ्रोडीजियक, APHRODISIAC, एफ्रोडीजियक। टिटिलेटिंग, TITILLATING, टिटिलेटिंग। हिंदी में इसका शब्द अर्थ होता है वासनापूर्ण, कामोद्दीपक, तीव्र वासना से पीड़ित, कामुक, कामी, कामोत्तेजक, श्रृंगारिक, श्रृंगारात्मक। The next word of this series is errand, ERRAND, errand. Errand is a noun and the synonym of errand is trip, 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 JOURNEY, journey, voyage, 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 delegation, 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 commission, 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 TASK, task, CHARGE, charge, MISSION, मिशन। संदेश ले जाने हेतु यात्रा, संदेश, दूत कार्य, किसी कार्य के लिए नियुक्त, कमीशन, आयोग। The next word of this series is errant, ERRANT, errant. Errant is an adjective and the synonym of errant is erring, 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 straying, 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 aberrant, 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 deviant, 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 wrong, 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 incorrect, 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 wandering, 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 roaming, 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 itinerant, itinerant, ITINERTANT, itinerant, traveling, TRAVELLING, traveling, rambling, 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 roving, 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 migratory, 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 nomadic, NOMADIC, nomadic। इसका अर्थ होता है पथभ्रष्ट, गुमराह, भ्रमणशील, घुमक्कड़, दुस्साहसी। The next word of this series is erratic, ERRATIC, erratic. Erratic is an adjective and the synonym of erratic is improper, 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 unreliable, 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 eccentric, 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 capricious, 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 changeable, 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 variable, 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 inconsistent, 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 irregular, 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 unstable, 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 wandering, 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 desultory, DESOLUTORY, desultory, aberrant, 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 unpredictable, UNPREDICTABLE, unpredictable। हिंदी में अर्थ होता है अनिश्चित, अनियमित, सनकी, मौजी, अविश्वसनीय, भ्रमणशील। The next word of this series is erroneous, ERRONEOUS, erroneous. Erroneous is an adjective and the synonym of erroneous is incorrect, mistaken, false, inaccurate, 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 wrong, inexact, 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 erring, 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 faulty, 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 fictitious, FICTIOUS, fabricated, 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 अशुद्ध, त्रुटिपूर्ण, झूठा, गलत, मनगढ़ंत, भ्रांतिपूर्ण। The next word of this series is erudite, ERUDITE, erudite. Erudite is an adjective and the synonym of erudite is learned, 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 scholar, 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 recondite, 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 educated, 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 bookish, 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 knowing, 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 cultured, 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 polished, 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 scholarly, Scholary, scholarly, literate, Literate, literate. हिंदी में अर्थ होता है विद्वान, ज्ञानी, पंडित, सुशिक्षित, विद्वतापूर्ण, पांडित्यपूर्ण. The next word of this series is escape, ESCAPE, escape. Escape, this is a verb in transitive, and the synonym of escape is get away, GETAWAY, get away, get free, GETFREE, free, find a way out, FINDAWAYOUT, find a way out, avoid, 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 get rid of, GETRIDOF, get rid of, slip away, SLIPAWAY, slip away, fade, 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 evade, 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 FLEE, flee, FLY, fly, abscond, 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 decamp, 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 elude, 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 SHUN, sun, retreat, 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 eschew, ESCHEW, eschew. हिंदी में अर्थ होता है बच जाना, भाग जाना, खिसक जाना, छुटकारा पाना, भूल जाना, याद ना आना. The next word of this series is eschew, ESCHEW, eschew. This is a verb transitive as well as intransitive. The synonym of this word is avoid, ABOID, avoid, abstain, 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 refrain, 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 SHUN, sun, ELUDE, elude, forgo, 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 shrink, 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 FROM, from, MISS, miss. हिंदी में अर्थ होता है टालना, अलग रहना, बचते रहना, से दूर रहना, परहेज करना. द नेक्स्ट वर्ड ऑफ दिस सीरीज इज esculent, ESCULENT, esculent. Esculent is an adjective, and the synonym of this word is edible, 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 eatable, 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 wholesome, 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 खाद्य, खाने योग्य, भोज्य, भक्ष्य. The next word is strange, ESTRANG, strange. This is a verb transitive, and the synonym of this word is alienate, ALIENAT, alienate, turn away, TURNAWAY, turn away, remove, 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 keep distance, KEEPDISTANCE, keep distance, divert, 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 withdraw, 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 abstract, 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 break off, VREAK, break, OFF, off, rupture, 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 separate, SEPARATE, separate. इसका हिंदी में अर्थ होता है अलग कर देना, मुख मोड़ लेना, अलग रखना, दूर रखना, संबंध विच्छेद करना. The next word is eternal, ETERNAL, eternal. Eternal is an adjective, and the synonym of eternal is everlasting, EVERLASTING, everlasting. Permanent, PERMANENT, permanent. Unceasing, UNCEASING, unceasing. Endless, ENDLESS, endless. Unchangeable, UNCHANGEABLE, unchangeable. Perpetual, PERPETUAL, perpetual. Infinite, INFINIT, infinite. Boundless, BOUNDLESS, boundless. Continual, CONTINUAL, continual. Timeless, TIMELESS, timeless. Incessant, INCESSANT, incessant. Fleeting, FLEETING, fleeting. हिंदी में अर्थ होता है स्थायी, अनंत, अनादि, चिरकालीन, अपरिवर्तनशील, समयहीन. The next word of this series is eventually, EVENTUALLY, eventually. This is an adverb, The synonym of this word is finally, F-I-N-A-L-L-Y, finally, ultimately, U-L-T-I-M-A-T-E-L-Y, ultimately, lastly, L-A-S-T-L-Y, lastly, consequentially, C-O-N-S-E-Q-U-E-N-T-I-A-L-L-Y, consequentially, at last, A-T-L-A-S-T, last, in the end, sooner or later, in the long run, subsequently, at length. हिंदी में इसका अर्थ होता है अंततः, आखिरकार, परिणाम, अंत में, अंततोग. The next word of this series is exacting, E-X-A-C-T-I-N-G, exacting. This is an adjective and the synonym of exacting is strict, S-T-R-I-C-T, strict, severe, S-E-V-E-R-E, severe, rigorous, R-I-G-O-R-O-U-S, rigorous, hard, H-A-R-D, hard, S-T-E-R-N, stern, H-A-R-S-H, harsh, stringent, S-T-R-I-N-G-E-N-T, stringent, austere, A-U-S-T-E-R-E, austere. हिंदी में अर्थ होता है कठोर, सख्त, बलपूर्वक वसूल करने वाला, अत्यधिक मांग करने वाला. The next word of this series is exaction, E-X-A-C-T-I-O-N, exaction. Exaction is a noun and the synonym of exaction is extortion, E-X-T-O-R-T-I-O-N, extortion, tribute, T-R-A-B-U-T, tribute, extraction, E-X-T-R-A-C-T-I-O-N, extraction, demand, D-E-M-A-N-D, demand, requisition, R-E-Q-U-I-S-I-T-I-O-N, requisition, imposition, I-M-P-O-S-I-T-I-O-N, imposition. हिंदी में इसका अर्थ होता है जबरदस्ती वसूली, बलपूर्वक ग्रहण, अवैध मांग, आहरण, जबरन वसूली. The next word of this series is exaggerate, E-X-A-G-G-E-R-A-T-E, exaggerate. This is a verb transitive as well as verb intransitive. The synonym of this word is overstate, O-V-E-R-S-T-A-T-E, overstate. Magnify, M-A-G-N-I-F-Y, magnify. Increase, I-N-C-R-E-A-S-E, increase. Enlarge, E-N-L-A-R-G-E, enlarge. Inflate, I-N-F-L-A-T-E, inflate. Stretch, S-T-R-E-T-C-H, stretch. Overdo, O-V-E-R-D-O, overdo. Amplify, A-M-P-L-I-F-Y, amplify. Hyperbolize, H-Y-P-E-R-B-O-L-I-Z-E, hyperbolize. Overestimate, O-V-E-R-E-S-T-I-M-A-T-E, overestimate. Embellish, E-M-B-E-L-L-I-S-H, embellish. Embroider, E-M-B-R-O-I-D-E-R, embroider. हिंदी में अर्थ होता है बढ़ा चढ़ा कर कहना, अतिशयोक्ति करना, बढ़ा कर देना, बड़ा मालूम होना. द नेक्स्ट वर्ड ऑफ दिस सीरीज इज एक्सपेरेट, E-X-A-S-P-E-R-A-T-E, एक्सपेरेट. एक्सपेरेट is a verb transitive and the synonym of this word is irritate, I-R-R-I-T-A-T-E, irritate. Infuriate, I-N-F-U-R-I-A-T-E, infuriate. Make angry, M-A-K-E, make A-N-G-R-Y, angry. Annoy, A-N-N-O-Y, annoy. Increase, I-N-C-R-E-A-S-E, increase. Provoke, P-R-O-V-O-K-E, provoke. Enrage, E-N-R-A-G-E, enrage. Nettle, N-E-T-T-L-E, nettle, V-E-X, vex. Anger, A-N-G-E-R, anger. Exacerbate, E-X-C-E-R-B-A-T-E, exacerbate. हिंदी में अर्थ होता है क्रुद्ध करना, आग बबूला करना, नाराज करना, उभारना, बढ़ाना, उकसाना, चिड़चिड़ाहट पैदा करना. द नेक्स्ट वर्ड ऑफ दिस सीरीज इज excruciate, excruciate. This is a verb transitive and the synonym of this word is excruciate. Spelling of excruciate is E-X-C-R-U-C-I-A-T-E, excruciate. The synonym of this word is torture, T-O-R-T-U-R-E, torture. Oppress, O-P-P-R-E-S-S, oppress. Agonized, A-G-O-N-I-Z-E, agonize. Torment, T-O-R-M-E-N-T, torment. Wreath, W-R-I-T-H-E, wreath. रिंग, WRING, रिंग. RAC की रैक, PAIN, पेन. हिंदी में इसका अर्थ होता है अधिक यंत्रण देना, अत्यंत कष्ट देना, सताना, मानसिक वेदना देना, पीड़ा पहुंचाना। द नेक्स्ट वर्ड ऑफ दिस सीरीज इज excerpt, excerpt, excerpt. Excerpt is a verb, is a noun, and the synonym of excerpt is passage, passage, passage. Extract, extract, extract. Citation, citation, citation. Part, part, part. Fragment, fragment, fragment. Section, section, section. Selection, selection, selection. Quote, quote, quote. Quotation, quotation, quotation. Portion, portion, portion. Scrap, scrap, scrap. द हिंदी में अर्थ होता है पुस्तक से उद्धृत अंश, उद्धरण, अवतरण। द नेक्स्ट वर्ड ऑफ दिस सीरीज इज एक्सकर्सिव, excursive, excursive. This is an adjective and the synonym of this word is wandering, wandering, wandering. Digressive, digressive, digressive. Discursive, 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 discursive. Devious, devious, devious. Erratic, erratic, erratic. Roaming, roaming, roaming. Rambling, 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 roving, roving. हिंदी में अर्थ होता है भ्रमणशील, बिहारी, अप्रासंगिक, सैर का, पर्यटक, पर्यटन विषयक। The next word of this series is execrate, execrate. Execrate is a verb transitive and the synonym of execrate is detest, detest, detest. Abhor, abhor, abhor. Abominate, abominate, abominate. Curse, curse, curse. Imprecate, 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 evil upon. Damn, dam, dam. Objurgate, objurgate, objurgate. Revile, revile, revile. Berate, berate, berate. Defecate, deprecate, deprecate. Condemn, condame, condemn. घृणा करना, नफरत करना, कोसना, शाप देना, निंदा करना, भर्त्सना करना। The next word of this series is exemplary, exemplary, exemplary. Exemplary is an adjective and the synonym of exemplary is imitable, imitable, imitable. Model, model, model. Ideal, ideal, ideal. Admirable, admirable, admirable. Good, good, good. Fine, fine, fine. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Worthy, worthy, worthy. Estimate, estimable, estimable, estimable. Condemnable, condemnable, condemnable. Typical, typical, typical. Illustrative, illustrative, illustrative. Representative, representative, representative. Warning, warning, warning. हिंदी में अर्थ होता है अनुकरणीय, आदर्श, आदर्शात्मक, उदाहरणात्मक, नमूने के योग्य। The next word of this series is exhilaration, exhilaration, exhilaration. This is a noun and the synonym of this word is mirth, mirth, mirth. Cheerfulness, cheerfulness, cheerfulness. Refreshment, refreshment, refreshment. Vitalization, vitalization, vitalization. Stimulation, stimulation, stimulation. Cheer, cheer, cheer. Delight, delight, delight. Gladness, gladness, gladness. Inspiration, inspiration, inspiration. Invigoration, invigoration, invigoration. Thrill, 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 pleasure, pleasure. इस का हिंदी में अर्थ होता है प्रसन्नता, उल्लास, उमंग, स्फूर्ति, खुशी, आनंद, प्रफुल्लता, हर्षोद्रेक। The next word of this series is exhort, exhort, exhort. This is a verb transitive, and the synonym of exhort is inspire, 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 urge, 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 encourage, 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 appeal, 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 advise, 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 counsel, 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 persuade, 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 stimulate, stimulat, stimulate, incite, 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 enjoin, 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 entreat, entreat, entreat. हिंदी में अर्थ होता है प्रेरणा देना, सलाह देना, प्रोत्साहित करना, आह्वान करना, समर्थन करना, प्रेरित करना. द नेक्स्ट वर्ड ऑफ दिस सीरीज इज एक्जिजेंसी, एक्जिजेंसी, EXIGENCY, एक्जिजेंसी. This is a noun and the synonym of this word is emergency, 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 urgency, 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 necessity, 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 difficulty, 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 CRISIS, crisis, DISTRESS, distress, STRAIT, straight. हिंदी में इसका अर्थ होता है आपातकालीन स्थिति, परम आवश्यकता, परेशानी, विषम परिस्थिति, कष्ट. द नेक्स्ट वर्ड ऑफ दिस सीरीज इज exiguous, EXIGUOUS, exiguous. This is an adjective and the synonym of this word is meager, MEAGRE, meager, scanty, 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 sparse, 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 bare, 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 SLIGHT, slight, SLENDER, slender, SMALL, small, TINY, tiny, PALTRY, poultry, THIN, thin. हिंदी में अर्थ होता है स्वल्प, अल्प, लघु, थोड़ा. The next word of this series is exile, EXILE, exile. This is a noun and the synonym of this word is banishment, 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 expatriation, 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 expulsion, 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 dismissal, DISMISSIAL, dismissal, ouster, 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 deportment, 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 exclusion, 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 ostracism, 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 proscription, 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 deportation, DEPORTATION, deportation. Deportation, डिपोर्टमेंट, DEPORTMENT, डिपोर्टमेंट. इस हिंदी में अर्थ होता है देश निकाला, निर्वासन, देश त्याग, निर्वास, प्रवास, प्रवासी, निर्वासित व्यक्ति, एटसेट्रा. द next word of this series is exodus, EXODUS, exodus. Exodus is a noun and the synonym of exodus is departure, 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 immigration, EMIGRATION, immigration, withdrawal, WITHDRAWL, withdrawal, removal, 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 exit, 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 escape, ESCAP, escape, flight, 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 MIGRATION, migration, retreat, RETREAT, retreat. हिंदी में अर्थ होता है निर्गमन, प्रस्थान, बहुत सारे लोगों का बहिर्गमन, निष्क्रमण. The next word of this series is exonerate, EXONERATE, exonerate. Exonerate is a verb transitive and the synonym of exonerate is acquit, EACQUIT, equit, free, 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 release, RELEAC, release, discharge, 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 clear, 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 exculpate, 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 pardon, 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 vindicate, 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 justify, 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 absolve, 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 excuse, EXCUSE, excuse। हिंदी में अर्थ होता है दोष मुक्त करना, वरी करना, किसी उत्तरदायित्व से मुक्त करना, भार मुक्त करना। The next word of this series is exorcise, EXORCISE, exorcise. This is a verb transitive and the synonym of this word is cast out, CASTOUT, cast out, drive out, DRIVE, drive OUT, drive out, purify, 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 expel, 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 invoke, 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 incant, 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 adjure, 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 deliver, 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 प्रेत बाधा से मुक्त करना, छुड़ाना, झाड़ फूक करके, भूत आदि भगाना, झाड़ फूक करना, झाड़ना। The next word of this word is exordium, 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 exordium. The synonym of this word, this is a noun, and the synonym of this word is preamble, 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 prologue, PROLOGUE, prologue. Prologue, preface, 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 forward, FOREWORD, forward, preclude, PRECLUD, preclude, opening, 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 introduction, 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 epilogue, 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 conclusion, 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 afterward, AFTERWORD, afterward, postscript, 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 postscript. These words are antonyms of exordium. But the synonym is preamble, prologue, preface, forward, प्रिक्लूड, ओपनिंग, इंट्रोडक्शन। हिंदी में अर्थ होता है प्रस्तावना, भूमिका, आमुख। द नेक्स्ट वर्ड ऑफ दिस सीरीज इज एक्जोटिक, EXOTIC, एक्जोटिक। दिस इज an adjective and the synonym of this word is foreign, FOREIGN, foreign. Not native, NOTNATIVE, not native. Unacclimatized, UNACCLIMATIZE, unacclimatized. Unnaturalized, UNNATURALISED, unnaturalized. Striking, STRIKING, striking. Unusual, UNUSUAL, unusual. Strange, STRANG, strange. Exciting, EXCITING, exciting. Glamorous, GLAMOROUS, glamorous. हिंदी में अर्थ होता है विदेशज, विदेशी, विदेशागत, विजातीय, अन्य स्थानिक, शानदार, आकर्षक, रोमांचक। The next word of this series is expatriate, expatriate. This is a noun and the synonym of this word is expatriate. Spelling of expatriate is EXPATRIATE, expatriate. The synonym of this word is immigrant, EMIGRANT, immigrant. Exile, EXILE, exile. Immigre, EMIGRE, immigre. Displaced, DISPLACED, displaced. Person, PERSON, person. Immigrant, IMMIGRANT, immigrant. प्रवासी, देश निकाला व्यक्ति, निर्वासित व्यक्ति। The next word of this series is expedite, E-X-P-E-D-I-T, expedite. This is a verb transitive, and the synonym of expedite is speed up, S-P-E-E-D, speed, U-P, up, hasten, H-A-S-T-E-N, hasten, accomplish, A-C-C-O-M-P-L-I-S-H, accomplish, promptly, P-R-O-M-P-T-L-Y, promptly, acceler, A-C-C-E-L-E-R, acceler, advance, A-D-V-A-N-C, advance, quicken, Q-U-I-C-K-E-N, quicken, urge, U-R-G-E, urge, facilitate, F-A-C-I-L-I-T-A-T-E, facilitate, forward, F-O-R-W-A-R-D, forward, जल्दी करना, शीघ्रता करना, काम में तेजी लाना. The next word of this series is explicate, E-X-P-L-I-C-A-T-E, explicate. The synonym, this is a verb transitive, and the synonym of this word is explain, E-X-P-L-A-I-N-E, explain, elucidate, E-L-U-C-I-D-A-T, elucidate, illustrate, I-L-L-U-S-T-R-A-T, illustrate, interpret, I-N-T-E-R-P-R-E-T, interpret, justify, J-U-S-T-I-F-Y, justify, expose, E-X-P-O-S-E, expose. हिंदी में इसका अर्थ होता है स्पष्ट करना, व्याख्या करना, निर्माण करना, अर्थ विश्लेषण करना, अर्थ खोलना, विवरण देना. द नेक्स्ट वर्ड ऑफ दिस सीरीज इज एक्सप्लिसिट, E-X-P-L-I-C-I-T, explicit. This is an adjective, and the synonym of this word is definite, D-E-F-I-N-I-T-E, definite, clear, C-L-E-A-R, clear, unreserved, U-N-R-E-S-E-R-V-E-D, unreserved, evident, E-V-I-D-E-N-T, evident, obvious, O-B-V-I-O-U-S, obvious, exact, precise, P-R-E-C-I-S-E, precise, distinct, D-I-S-T-I-N-C-T, distinct, manifest, M-A-N-I-F-E-S-T, manifest, determinate, D-E-T-E-R-M-I-N-A-T, determinate, intelligible, I-N-T-E-L-L-I-G-I-B-L-E, intelligible, comprehensible, C-O-M-P-R-E-H-E-N-S-I-B-L-E, comprehensible, unequivocal, U-N-E-Q-U-I-V-O-C-A-L, unequivocal. हिंदी में अर्थ होता है निश्चित, सुनिश्चित, स्पष्ट, सुस्पष्ट, साफ साफ, सुव्यक्त, स्पष्टवादी. The next word of this series is expostulate, expostulate, expostulate. The spelling of expostulate is E-X-P-O-S-T-U-L-A-T-E, expostulate. This is a verb, and the synonym of this word is protest, P-O-T-E-S-T, protest, reason, R-E-A-S-O-N, reason, argue, A-R-G-U-E, argue, object, O-B-J-E-C-T, object, exhort, E-X-H-O-R-T, exhort, remonstrate, R-E-M-O-N-S-T-R-A-T, remonstrate, oppose, O-P-P-O-S-E, oppose, refute, R-E-F-U-T, refute. हिंदी में इसका अर्थ होता है सविनय आपत्ति करना, सविनय ऐतराज करना, सविनय उलाहना देना, तर्क करना. द नेक्स्ट वर्ड ऑफ दिस सीरीज इज एक्सपन, एक्सपन, E-X-P-U-G-N, एक्सपन. दिस इज अ वर्ब ट्रांजिटिव, एंड द सिनोनिम ऑफ दिस वर्ड इज वीन, W-I-N, वीन, सबड्यू, S-U-B-D-U-E, सबड्यू, ओवरकम, O-V-E-R-C-O-M-E, ओवरकम, कंट्रोल, C-O-N-T-R-O-L, कंट्रोल, सबजुकेट, S-U-B-J-U-G-A-T-E, subjugate, capture, C-A-P-T-U-R-E, capture, conquer, C-O-N-Q-U-E-R, conquer, prevail, P-R-E-V-A-I-L, prevail, acquire, A-C-Q-U-I-R-E, acquire, succeed, S-U-C-C-E-D, succeed, triumph, T-R-I-U-M-P-H, triumph, procure, P-R-O-C-U-R-E, procure, secure, S-E-C-U-R-E, secure. हिंदी में अर्थ होता है जीत लेना, कब्जा करना, बस में कर लेना. द नेक्स्ट वर्ड ऑफ दिस सीरीज इज एक्सपंज, E-X-P-U-N-G, एक्सपंज, एक्सपंक्ट, E-X-P-U-N-C-T, एक्सपंक्ट. दिस इज ए वर्ब ट्रांजिटिव, एंड द सिनोनिम ऑफ दिस वर्ड इज रिमूव, R-E-M-O-V-E, रिमूव, डिस्ट्रॉय, D-E-S-T-R-O-Y, डिस्ट्रॉय, वाइप आउट, W-I-P-E-O-U-T, वाइप आउट, रब आउट, R-U-B-O-U-T, रब आउट, erase, 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 obliterate, 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 efface, 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 delete, delete, cancel, cancel, cancel. Cancel, cancel, abrogate, 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 annul, annul, annul. The next word of this series, हिंदी में अर्थ होता है एक्सपंज का, मिटा देना, हटा देना, काट देना, निकाल देना, रद्द करना, उन्मार्जन करना. The next word of this series is exquisite, exquisite, exquisite. This is an adjective and the synonym of this word is excellent, 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 extraordinary, 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 admirable, 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 keenly, kenly, keenly, sensitive, 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 keenly responsive, kenly, keenly responsive, 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 complete, 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 consummate, 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 matchless, 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 precious, 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 splendid, 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 refined, 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 valuable, 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 अत्युत्तम, अति उत्तम, बहुत बढ़िया, उत्कृष्ट, प्रशंसनीय, सूक्ष्मग्राही, तीव्र, तीव्र, अति संवेदनशील. The next word of this series is extempore, extempore, extempore. This is an adjective as well as adverb, and the synonym of this word is extemporaneous, 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 temporary, extemporary, extemporary, suddenly, 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 impromptu, 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 improvised, improvised, improvise, adlib, 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 spontaneous, spontaneous, spontaneous. हिंदी में अर्थ होता है बिना पूर्व तैयारी के, यकायक, आशु तत्काल, अचिंतित, तात्कालिक. The next word of this series is extirpate, extirpate, extirpate. This is a verb transitive and the synonym of this word is uproot, 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 destroy, 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 eradicate, eradicat, eradicate, abolish, 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 annihilate, 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 exterminate, 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 wipe out, wipeout, wipe out, stamp out, stampout, stamp out, extinguish, 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 जड़ सहित उखाड़ देना, पूर्णतया नष्ट कर देना, मिटा देना, विनाश करना, तहस नहस करना, निर्मूल करना. The next word of this series is extravagance, extravagance, extravagance. This is a noun and the synonym of this word is lavish, lavish, lavish expenditure, 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 wastefulness, 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 waste, prodigality, 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 lavishness, 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 pomposity, 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 अपव्यय, फिजूल खर्ची, असंयम. The next word of this series is extravagant. Extravagant is an adjective and the synonym of this word is lavish, 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 wasteful, 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 prodigious, 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 lavish, pompous, pompous, pompous. The next word is extravaganza. This is a noun and the synonym of this word is elaborate musical composition, elaborate musical composition, elaborate, musical, composition, composition, elaborate dramatic composition. हिंदी में अर्थ होता है अतिक्रामी संगीत, अतिशयी नाटक रचना. द नेक्स्ट वर्ड इज एक्सट्रानियस, EXTRANEOUS, एक्सट्रानियस. दिस इज एन एडजेक्टिव एंड द सिनोनिम ऑफ दिस वर्ड इज फॉरेन, FOREIGN. एक्जोटिक, EXOTIC, एक्जोटिक. एक्सटर्नल, EXTERNAL, एक्सटर्नल. इम्पर्टिनेंट, IMPERTINENT, इम्पर्टिनेंट. इर्रिलेवेंट, IRRELEVANT, irrelevant. Extrinsic, EXTRINSIC, extrinsic. Superfluous, SUPERFLUOUS, superfluous. Redundant, REDUNDANT, redundant. Extra, EXTRA, extra. Adscitious, Adscitious, ADSCITIOUS. द नेक्स्ट हिंदी में अर्थ होता है बाह्य, बाहरी, बहिरंग, विदेशी, विजातीय, असंबद्ध, अनुपयुक्त, अप्रासंगिक. द नेक्स्ट वर्ड ऑफ दिस सीरीज इज एक्सट्रिकेट, EXTRICAT, एक्सट्रिकेट. छुड़ाना, आज़ाद करना, मुक्त करना, खोल देना, जाने देना. दिस द सिनोनिम ऑफ दिस वर्ड इज डिसइंटेंगल, DISENTANGLE, डिसइंटेंगल. फ्री, डिलीवर, लिबरेट, LIBERATE, लिबरेट. Unchain, UNCHAIN, unchain. Unbind, UNBIND, unbind. Release, RELEASE, release. Fasten, FASTEN, fasten. Untie, UNTIE, untie. Let go, LETGO, go. छुड़ाना, आज़ाद करना, मुक्त करना, खोल देना, जाने देना. The next word of this series is exuberant, EXUBERANT, exuberant. This is an adjective and the synonym of this word is luxuriant, LUXURIANT, luxuriant. Super abundant, super abundant, SUPERABUNDANT, super abundant. Enthusiastic, ENTHUSIASTIC, enthusiastic. Excellent, extremely good. Overflow, profuse, lavish, prolific. Wanton, WANTON, wanton. Vigorous, VIGOROUS, vigorous. Fertile, FERTILE, fertile. Verbose, VERBOSE, verbose. समृद्ध, परिपूर्ण, जोशीला. अति शूर, भरपूर, उर्वर, उपजाऊ, शब्दाडंबरपूर्ण. द नेक्स्ट वर्ड ऑफ दिस सीरीज इज exude. This is a verb transitive as well as verb intransitive. The synonym of this word is ooze out, OOOZE, ooze, OUT, out. Ooze, OOZE, ooze. Drip, DRIP, drip. SWEAT, sweet. Percolate, PERCOLATE, percolate. Infiltrate, discharge. Secrete, SECRET, secrete. Excrete, EXCRET, excrete. Leak, filter, trickle. Flow out, emanate, EMANATE, emanate. टपकना, बाहर निकलना, चूना, रिसना, पसीजना, पसीने के रूप में बाहर रिसकर बाहर बहना, टपकना, चुआना. The next word of this series is eulogy, EULOGY, eulogy. स्तुति, प्रशंसा, गुणगान. द सिनोनिम ऑफ दिस सीरीज इज प्रेज, PRAISE, प्रेज. पेंजाइरिक, PANEGYRIC, पेंजाइरिक. इको इनकोमियम, इनकोमियन, ENCOMIUM, इनकोमियम. एक्लेम, ACCLAIM, एक्लेम. कंडेमनेबल, commendation, COMMENDATION, commendation. applause, APPLAUSE, applause. plaudit, PLAUDIT, plaudit. PN, PAEAN, accolade, ACCOLADE, accolade. Laudation, LAUDATION, laudation. Glorification, GLORIFICATION, glorification. Exaltation, EXALTATION, exaltation. स्तुति, प्रशंसा, गुणगान. The next word of this series is evident, EVIDENT, evident. This is an adjective and the synonym of this word is apparent, 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 obvious, 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 clear, visible, conspicuous, 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 manifest, 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 patent, PATENT, patent. हिंदी में इसका अर्थ होता है सुस्पष्ट, त्यक्ष, व्यक्त. This is all about today's glossary and notes. Thanks, regards.